Okay, so this is my first weird video thing. I'm not really sure. I just needed like an outlet. I've been trying to talk to my husband about this idea for a while. And today I was watching the Chelsea Handler show on Netflix, and Aisha Tyler was on there. I don't even know if I'm like fucking saying her name right. But she like said this shit about how when she was a kid, she had like a horrible day or some shit like that, and her dad was like, yo, the world is like really fucked up, you just kind of have to do what you want to, and that like inspired her to do the Kickstarter for her fucking movie, like a fucking movie that she made in a fucking week. That's all I know about this chick. And then she's like, fuck, dude, I don't know, like she just gave me like lady balls to fucking finally do it by like making that fucking speech that wasn't even like a real fucking speech, it was like some bullshit. But no, like, no, it wasn't bullshit. Okay, I want to back up. It was just something she was like saying organically on a talk show about what made her go out and do what she wanted to do. And I've talked about this for a long time, and so I don't know, I'm fucking awkward now trying to explain it, but I just fucking decided to finally do it. So that's it. Like, here it goes. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is today, my kid fucking brought home this other kid. Like, how do you not check with the other parent before you just send your kid home on a bus somewhere to someone else's house? Like, fuck. And this kid has to be the most pretentious kid on the fucking planet, okay? Like, I have OCD, and this kid comes to my house and fucking cleans my house to the point where, like, I'm uncomfortable. So, like, I was just sitting there waiting for this kid's mom to come, and my soul literally felt like nails on a fucking chalkboard. Like, how does a kid make someone feel? 27, I'm almost fucking 30, and I feel insecure like I'm in sixth grade again. But, like, not insecure, like, I'm a little insecure. I'm at school doing my best, and nobody likes me. Like, I'm at home in my pajamas with no fucking bra, and the sixth grade snob like comes to my house and is just staring at me. It's my first day totally off of work in like 9 days, and my house is a fucking mess. I look crazy, obviously, right now, like, and it was just horrible. And then her like dad came to pick her up, and he was like super mad at the kid, which, like, don't get me wrong, I'm mad at my kid too, but fuck, like, I don't know, like, it wasn't that fucking intense. Like, and the dad was like totally intense, like, oh my god, like, I'm just glad it's fucking over. Like, this wasn't even my first topic. This wasn't even a topic, but that happening kind of like inspired me to fucking bring it up because, like, I don't know, kids are bullies, and even if you're a fucking adult, you're not safe from that shit. That's my only point. Like, and I can't believe like this kid just showed up at my house. Like, it made me feel super weird and insecure and awkward, which was just like further inspiration for this. So, anyways, the next thing I want to talk about, which I don't really know why I'm talking about this, but like, fuck what other think about people think about TV shows. Like, I like when I like what other people don't like. I even like feeling like people are frustrated with me not liking shit or feeling the same way they do about shit. We're all like, Susie fucking high school lately. Like, I'm fucking done with that shit. Like, the subject is namely coming up because of American Horror Story, the new season, whatever the fuck it's called, that hasn't been made entirely clear. Like, maybe it's My Roanoke Nightmare, or maybe it's gonna be about something else next week. Like, who fucking knows? The producers are being ultra fucking weird, but like, I like that. Like, I don't always want to know what something is about. Like, who the fuck always wants to know what something's about? Like, okay, I even like go out of my way to like find spoilers, like especially for like Game of Thrones. Like, my husband gets super mad because like we'll watch an episode and then I'm like online looking for spoilers like right afterwards. Like, I'll read about like the actual history of like Norway and shit because we watch Vikings. Like, I'm half Norwegian. Like, it's super awesome, but like I'll fucking like look for spoilers. Like, if it's something that's even somewhat historically correct, like, I will find the fucking history of what the show's about so I can claim I'm not actually looking for spoilers so that I can get spoilers because, like, I'm a fucking whore for it. Like, if I love something, I want all the information about it. Like, I don't want to wait. I'm fucking, I don't know, product of Netflix, whatever. So, the next thing I was going to talk about was like national news, and all I could find was like Jeopardy is again allowing Canadian contestants. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, why is that even a big deal? And like, then this guy got attacked at Walmart. Like, this was on news, like global news. Like, what the fuck? Why is that news? Like, we're so fucking lucky that we have to complain about that. Like, that's what we're complaining about. That's like the big deal right now. Like, and also like Donald Trump's birth control shit, which I didn't even like take a note on. Like, I'm just saying that organically. Like, I get that he's trying to be super forward by saying like birth control shouldn't need a prescription, but like, I have like classic migraines and some other issues. Like, okay, people do need to see a doctor before getting birth control because like some of that shit would literally kill me. Like, way to go trying to be forward because you're like a total piece of crap and you're just like trying, I don't know, to fucking seem politically correct or conscious, like you actually give a fuck. But that was like the wrong way to do it. Anyways, like, and I also want to know, like, since Jeopardy allowing Canadian contestants was like such a big deal everywhere today, where I looked on like about news, like, are they gonna make that like a fucking holiday in Canada? Like, yay, we can be on Jeopardy again. Like, do they even care? Like, who in Canada was pulling for that? Like, was there like a big thing where they had like a petition signed? Like, I'm not really sure like why that's a big deal or a deal or even anything anyone cares about. Why didn't they just announce it on Jeopardy? Like, why is it on Global News? Why? Why? Like, can anyone tell me that? Like, why are we spending our fucking time thinking about that? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, locally, like, our news in Redding, California, what? I hate it here. That's where I'm from. Whatever. Like, so, but our local news today, like, the one thing I found that was kind of humorous was that a woman had like a hit and run and then she got away via train and they followed the trail from Chico to Redding and they were on site when she got arrested. Like, was that like fucking crime in the 1920s? Like, did they pitch fucking tents too and just like camp out there until the train got there? Like, couldn't they have called the train guy and been like, hey, like there's a criminal on your train? Like, come on, it's 2016, you didn't follow her trail. Like, that guy totally knew. Like, she knew she was fucked, everyone knew she was fucked. Like, why try to make it suspenseful? Like, it wasn't suspenseful. You obviously fucking know that. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Credit card also has been a huge deal here. Everyone's shocked about it. I feel like that's crazy. Credit fraud has been going on forever. It used to be called a tab, and everyone's got at least one family member who's never paid theirs. For me, it happens to be my little sister. I love her to death, but don't lend her any gas money probably ever. She'll never pay you back. Maybe if it's more than like $50 out of like guilt and the bit of humanity she has left, she'll pay you back, but that's probably going to be like about it. Like, I don't understand why in 2016 we're so freaked out that credit card fraud is like a huge deal and technology is fucking us over. Like, so to return to my original topic, which is what got me to finally post this, like, the world is a really fucked up place. Make it fucking work. Suck it up, people. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace.